My beloved child, Archangel Michael says there is a silence forming around you that feels heavy even when nothing is spoken. There is a hidden weight moving through your family space, unseen yet deeply active, and it has been quietly shaping outcomes without your consent. What is concealed now carries the power to wound later if it remains unaddressed, and this message arrives before the impact becomes irreversible. There is a sense of trust you have carried with purity, believing that shared blood always protects shared resources. That innocence has been observed by forces both seen and unseen, and it has been tested in subtle ways over time. What you feel as confusion is not weakness, it is discernment awakening. Something connected to your money has been redirected, delayed, or spoken of without your presence. This is not chaos, it is a deliberate choice made by someone close who believes you will not notice until it is too late. The truth has been hidden not out of necessity but out of fear of accountability. You may have noticed small inconsistencies that did not fully make sense. You may have felt an inner nudge that something was off yet chose peace over confrontation. That choice was compassionate, but now the time approaches when clarity must replace comfort. Type Amen to get blessings 333. There is no need for panic, because revelation always arrives with protection. What is hidden cannot remain buried when light has been assigned to it. The same hands that tried to quietly move things around are now trembling under unseen pressure. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says you are not being punished, you are being prepared. This moment is not about loss, it is about reclaiming authority over what was always meant to be handled with honesty. You are being guided to see without accusation and to respond without fear. The person involved does not fully understand the spiritual weight of what they are doing. They believe this is temporary and manageable, but energy does not forget and truth does not dissolve. What begins in secrecy always demands a reckoning. You are protected from the worst outcome, even if discomfort must surface first. The delay you experienced was not denial, it was divine timing ensuring you are strong enough to stand firm. What you regain will come with wisdom, not just relief. Type Amen to get blessings 444. There is also a lesson unfolding that extends beyond money. This is about boundaries, value, and self-respect that has been quietly forming within you. You are learning that love does not require blindness and family does not excuse deception. What was hidden will come to light through natural exposure rather than confrontation. Documents, conversations, or sudden changes in behavior will reveal what words could not. You will not need to chase the truth, it will present itself clearly. Remain calm when this happens because your reaction determines the restoration. Anger will not serve you, but firmness will. Silence will no longer protect you, but clarity will. There is strength growing in you that others are beginning to sense. This is why the truth is surfacing now, because you are no longer the person who could be easily misled. You are standing in awareness. Type Amen to get blessings 555. The financial energy around you is shifting back into alignment. What was blocked will begin to move again, and what was delayed will start to find resolution. This process may feel slow, but it is thorough and lasting. Do not doubt yourself when emotions rise. Feeling hurt does not mean you are weak, it means you are honest with yourself. Healing begins the moment you stop minimizing your own intuition. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says you are surrounded by protection as this unfolds. No retaliation, manipulation, or guilt will have power over you. Truth is walking ahead of you, clearing the path. You are not meant to carry this burden alone. Support will appear through unexpected understanding, guidance, or assistance that reassures you that you are not imagining things. You are seeing clearly now. Type Amen to get blessings 666. There is also restoration coming in a form you did not anticipate. Something lost will be replaced in a way that brings greater stability. This experience will sharpen your discernment and strengthen your future decisions. The one who hid the truth will be faced with their own reflection. Whether they admit it openly or not, the exposure will change the dynamic forever. Balance will be restored, even if relationships must adjust. Hold your dignity through this process. You do not need to explain your worth or justify your boundaries. Standing firm is enough. You are stepping into a season where your resources are guarded with wisdom. This moment becomes a turning point that prevents greater loss later. What feels painful now is actually protective. Type Amen to get blessings 777. As clarity settles, peace will follow. Not the fragile peace of avoidance, but the grounded peace of knowing where you stand. You will sleep better once truth replaces uncertainty. This experience will also awaken others to respect you differently. When you honor yourself, the world adjusts accordingly. You are being repositioned. Remember that nothing was truly taken from you without purpose. Even this challenge contributes to your growth and awareness. You are emerging wiser and stronger. Trust the unfolding. You are not behind, you are right on time. What belongs to you will return with integrity attached. Type Amen to get blessings 888. There is light around your finances now, cleansing confusion and restoring order. Decisions will become easier as fog lifts. You will know when to speak and when to step back. You are guided to remain observant and composed. Let actions speak louder than assumptions. Truth always leaves a trail. This message comes as a shield and a signal. You are no longer vulnerable to quiet manipulation. Awareness is your protection. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Type Amen to get blessings 999. You are seen, you are guarded, and you are guided. What was hidden will not define you. You are stepping forward with clarity, strength, and restored trust in yourself. My beloved child. The atmosphere around you continues to shift as unseen layers are slowly removed. What once felt confusing now begins to form patterns that are impossible to ignore. Every sign appearing now is guiding you toward steadiness rather than shock. You are beginning to recognize how energy changes when truth approaches the surface. Conversations feel heavier, pauses last longer, and certain reactions feel forced rather than natural. These are not coincidences, they are signals of imbalance correcting itself. Your intuition is no longer whispering, it is steady and firm. You are noticing details you once dismissed out of loyalty or patience. This awareness is not meant to burden you, it is meant to free you. The situation is unfolding in stages to protect your heart and your future. Too much truth at once would have overwhelmed you before, but now you are ready. Strength has been built quietly within you. Type Amen to get blessings 111. There is also a financial clarity coming that brings relief rather than fear. Numbers, records, or agreements will start to align in a way that makes the truth obvious. You will not need to accuse or defend, the evidence will speak calmly on its own. The pressure you feel is not danger, it is resistance breaking down. What resisted honesty is losing its grip as light expands. You are no longer standing in uncertainty. Your calm response will surprise those who expected confusion or emotional collapse. That calm is your power, and it keeps you protected. When you do not react impulsively, control returns to you. This moment also reshapes how you value your time and effort. You are learning that access to you is earned through respect. That lesson will echo far beyond this situation. Type Amen to get blessings 222. There is no loss without replacement in your path. Even if something must be restructured or reclaimed, it will return to you in a more secure form. Stability is being rebuilt with stronger foundations. The emotional weight you carried for others is beginning to lift. You were never meant to carry responsibility for choices that were not yours. Release is happening naturally now. As truth settles, your confidence grows quietly. You are no longer second-guessing what you feel. That certainty becomes your anchor. This phase closes a chapter where silence was mistaken for peace. You now understand that peace comes from alignment, not avoidance. That understanding changes everything. Type Amen to get blessings 444. You are stepping into a season of self-trust that cannot be shaken easily. Future decisions will be made with clarity rather than obligation. This protects you from repeating similar patterns. Others may sense distance or firmness and misinterpret it. That does not matter, because you are acting in alignment with truth. You do not need permission to protect what is yours. The flow of provision around you becomes smoother as honesty is restored. What was stuck begins to move again. This movement brings reassurance and balance. You are supported in this transition, even when it feels solitary. Strength often grows in quiet moments before it is recognized outwardly. You are not alone in this. Type Amen to get blessings 555. This continuation marks a turning point where clarity replaces doubt completely. The lesson has been learned and the cycle is closing. What comes next carries peace, protection, and restored confidence in your own discernment. My beloved child. The energy surrounding you grows quieter now, not because nothing is happening, but because alignment is settling in. When truth finishes rearranging what was unstable, there is a calm that follows, deep and steady. This calm is not emptiness, it is order returning to its rightful place. You are noticing that your thoughts are clearer and your decisions feel lighter. What once felt tangled no longer demands constant attention. This is a sign that the weight you were never meant to carry is being released. There is a subtle confidence emerging in how you hold yourself. You are no longer shrinking to maintain harmony. Balance is forming because you are standing where you belong. The situation that once felt threatening is losing its emotional charge. When truth is acknowledged, even silently, fear dissolves. You are no longer at the mercy of the unknown. Type Amen to get blessings 1010. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says your awareness has shifted you into a protected position. What could have harmed you deeply has been intercepted by clarity and timing. This is not accidental, it is guided. The path ahead is being cleared of confusion so you can move forward without hesitation. What you choose next will be chosen from strength, not uncertainty. That difference changes outcomes. You may notice a change in how others approach you now. Respect replaces assumption, and caution replaces entitlement. This shift is earned through your inner growth. You are learning to observe without absorbing. This skill keeps your peace intact. It allows you to remain compassionate without being compromised. Type Amen to get blessings 1111. There is also a restoration of self-worth happening beneath the surface. You are remembering your value beyond roles and expectations. This remembrance is powerful. The experience you moved through has refined your discernment. You can now sense when something is aligned and when it is not. This awareness will guide you well in future decisions. You are no longer afraid of clarity. You understand that knowing the truth, even when uncomfortable, is safer than living in uncertainty. This realization strengthens you. What you walk away from now will not follow you. Cycles close cleanly when lessons are integrated fully. You are stepping forward unburdened. Type Amen to get blessings 1212. Your financial path begins to stabilize in ways that feel grounded and secure. You are guided to be attentive and intentional without fear. Confidence replaces worry. Opportunities that align with integrity begin to appear. These are not rushed or chaotic, they are steady and reliable. This is the kind of growth that lasts. You are learning that protection does not always look like distance. Sometimes it looks like clarity, structure, and firm boundaries. These are now part of your foundation. The peace you feel is earned. It comes from choosing awareness over denial and strength over silence. This peace will remain with you. Type Amen to get blessings 1313. The unfolding ahead carries balance and reassurance. You are no longer navigating in the dark. Each step feels supported, each decision grounded. This chapter concludes with wisdom rather than regret. You have grown through it, not been defined by it. What you carry forward is strength. Trust yourself as you continue. You have proven your ability to see clearly and stand firmly. That trust will guide you safely. What awaits you is stability, respect, and alignment. You are moving forward with clarity, protected and grounded, exactly where you are meant to be. My beloved child. The closing phase arrives gently, not with force, but with certainty. What has been corrected within you now begins to reflect outwardly in your environment. Stability feels natural because it is finally aligned with truth. You are no longer waiting for validation or permission to move forward. The hesitation that once slowed your steps has dissolved. Confidence now guides your pace. There is a quiet maturity in how you handle what once would have shaken you. This is evidence of growth that cannot be undone. You have crossed an inner threshold. What settles now will remain steady. This is not temporary relief, it is lasting balance forming at the foundation level of your life. Type Amen to get blessings. 1414. You may notice that conversations around you feel clearer and more respectful. Boundaries are understood without being announced. This is the power of energetic alignment. The financial atmosphere surrounding you feels cleaner and more ordered. Decisions no longer feel heavy or rushed. You are operating from discernment rather than pressure. You are no longer pulled into emotional currents that do not serve you. Detachment has brought peace, not distance. This peace strengthens your future choices. What once felt like loss is now recognized as protection. The lesson has completed its purpose and released you forward. Type Amen to get blessings. 1515. There is gratitude forming in you for the awareness gained. Even difficult clarity has strengthened your inner authority. You trust yourself now without hesitation. Your presence carries a steadiness that others sense immediately. This steadiness becomes a quiet form of leadership. You influence without effort. Nothing from this experience will repeat in the same way again. Patterns have been broken at the root. Wisdom has replaced vulnerability. The future ahead feels open rather than uncertain. This openness invites growth that is healthy and sustainable. Type Amen to get blessings. 1616. You stand now in a position of grounded assurance. What belongs to you is secure, protected by awareness and self-respect. No hidden action can disturb what is anchored in truth. This chapter closes without bitterness, only clarity. You take forward strength, not wounds. That is how healing is confirmed. The path ahead holds stability, discernment, and peace. You walk it confidently, knowing you are guided and protected. Everything aligns as it should. You move forward steady, clear, and unshaken, carrying wisdom that will serve you well in all that comes next. The unfolding continues with a sense of quiet assurance settling deeply within you. What once demanded effort now flows with ease because resistance has been released. You are no longer bracing for impact, you are grounded in certainty. Your inner world feels organized and calm. Thoughts align smoothly and decisions no longer feel tangled. This is the reward of choosing awareness over avoidance. There is a natural confidence shaping how you move forward. You are no longer carrying the weight of what others fail to handle with integrity. That weight has fallen away. Stability surrounds you now, not as something you chase, but as something you embody. This stability attracts respect and order naturally. Type Amen to get blessings. 1717. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says this stage marks consolidation, where lessons become lived wisdom. Nothing from the past holds power over your present direction. You stand free from old dynamics. You are noticing how peace protects you more effectively than tension ever did. Calm decisions create lasting outcomes. This calm is now part of your identity. The clarity you gained continues to sharpen your discernment. You see intentions clearly without suspicion or fear. This vision keeps you secure. Your boundaries no longer feel heavy to maintain. They exist effortlessly because they are rooted in self-respect. This is true balance. Type Amen to get blessings 1818. Financially, your awareness keeps everything aligned and transparent. You are attentive without anxiety and firm without force. This approach ensures long-term stability. You no longer fear what might be hidden. Truth has become familiar territory. This familiarity removes uncertainty from your path. Those around you adjust naturally to your steadiness. Expectations shift and assumptions dissolve. Respect becomes the new standard. You move forward without carrying explanations. Your actions speak clearly and calmly. This is authority grounded in peace. Type Amen to get blessings 1919. My beloved child. The emotional space within you feels open and light. There is room now for growth, creativity, and secure expansion. Nothing is crowded by unresolved tension. You trust your timing and your instincts fully. Delays no longer frustrate you, they inform you. This patience protects your progress. The future ahead feels structured yet open. You are prepared for what comes without needing control. This readiness is strength. Everything aligns because you are aligned within yourself. What comes next builds on this foundation of clarity and calm. Type Amen to get blessings 2020. This continuation seals the transformation already completed. You walk forward steady, protected, and grounded. What you have gained will not be lost, and what lies ahead unfolds with order, respect, and lasting peace. The journey reaches a deeper stillness now, where movement happens without noise. You are no longer in transition, you are established. What once required effort now exists as your natural state. There is a calm authority in how you observe life around you. You are present without being reactive. This presence keeps you centered and protected. Nothing feels rushed anymore. Timing unfolds smoothly because you are no longer resisting or forcing outcomes. This harmony keeps everything in balance. You recognize that peace is not passive, it is powerful. It shapes outcomes quietly and consistently in your favor. Amen 2121. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says you are now operating from grounded wisdom rather than emotional memory. The past has taught you without trapping you. This is mastery over experience. You no longer feel the need to revisit what has already been resolved. Closure has settled naturally. This frees your energy for creation and growth. Your discernment has matured into certainty. You trust what you sense without second-guessing. This trust is your shield. Those who interact with you feel the shift immediately. There is clarity in your presence that cannot be ignored. This clarity commands respect. Type Amen to get blessings 2222. Financial flow around you remains steady because your awareness keeps it aligned. You are mindful without being guarded. This balance sustains long-term security. You notice that opportunities now feel clean and straightforward. There is no hidden tension or confusion attached. This is alignment at work. You no longer attract situations that require you to overextend or compromise. Your energy signals stability and self-respect. Only what matches that can remain. The ease you experience is earned. It comes from standing firm when it mattered most. This ease will continue to expand. Type Amen to get blessings 2323. Emotionally, you feel settled and unburdened. There is no lingering heaviness. Space has opened for joy, creativity, and grounded confidence. You are no longer shaped by reactions of others. Your center remains steady regardless of external shifts. This independence strengthens you. The wisdom gained from this journey integrates fully into your daily life. It informs choices without effort. This is true growth. You move forward without needing reassurance. Your clarity is enough. Your stability is enough. Type Amen to get blessings 2424. This final continuation affirms what has already taken root. You are steady, protected, and clear. What once threatened your peace has become the source of your strength. You walk forward grounded in truth, calm in awareness, and confident in direction. Nothing hidden can unsettle you now. The path ahead remains stable and open. You continue with assurance, carrying wisdom that anchors every step.